Welcome to the Biggun Carp Cups Linear League Round 4, this time on the prolific Brasenose 2. After a quick walk round, it was back to base camp for a catch up and a coffee. With everyone having their swim choices in mind, it was over to Norby to run us through the day's events and the dreaded draw.
So good morning everyone, this is round 4 B2. Thank you very much for attending and taking part. Let's just mention a few words. Actually, before I begin, a round of applause for the winners of round 3. Mana, Isti Zsolt, absolutely smashed it. Come through, mate. Don't be shy, look at showing off, he's already got a hat. Yeah, well done, man. Congratulations. That's cool. If one of you could come forward, and then let's see who is the first out of the draw. Let's see, you know our number, yeah? 11? Yes! Who is that? Ah!
Section 15.
So section 15, guys, and then open up another door.
10. Yes. Section 5.
Section 5, guys. Section 5 is gone. Seven.
Go 14.
14. Section 14, guys. Crossing off. 8 is gone, and then the last number.
They're going to come round actually.
2.
Right, I just squeeze him.
Who is 2? Oh my god, really? Hey! I promise you it wasn't planned.
Still bloody win though.
Right, guys, this is the time to prove. Cheers. Nice one. In a big. Good luck, everyone.
With the draw now complete, it was back to the motors to get the gear round to the swims. It was turning out to be a nice morning, with the early rain fading away. With rods out fast approaching, bivvies were up quick, so the attention could soon turn to the fishing. All pairs were given an hour to find spots, bait up, before the cast off. With rods now in the water, it was anyone's game. The only question was who was going to catch first.
So this is round 4, Linear League 2024 at B2 at the moment. We got 16 pairs trying to improve on their portfolio of catches. So far we got Willie Wilson and Louis Brown absolutely killing it. They have a really decent head start, about 176 pounds I believe. But funny how they come last out of the draw. We should give a bit of a chance to the rest of the competitors to maybe catch up. We'll see. Weather looks a bit tricky throughout the whole weekend. Rain, sunshine, wind, we're gonna get it all. So we don't exactly know how is it gonna go. But I think pretty much everyone is prepared and hoping for the best. And yeah, it would be nice to see a couple of other pairs as well to catch up and perhaps get anywhere close to 170 pounds. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Cameraman just the time.
Nice.
Yeah, so I caught it 13 3/4 wraps towards the opposite swim on black sig with a worm on it, wasn't it? Tembolina worm on the top of it. Literally out there 20 minutes and then yeah, ripped off. The bite was a bit of a weird bite, didn't scream off. It was a couple of beeps and then stopped and then like 5 or 6 more beeps, so I just grabbed it. Yeah, come in, swam into me and then had a nice little fight just in front. There's another one.
£26, 6 ounce.
Well done, Ricky.
Cool.
Well done, mate.
So £26, caught a bit of black foam with a sig. About 13 and 3/4 wraps out. Yeah, First one. Happy days. Cheers.
Norby was into his first fish of the session. He found a few milling around on the surface, and after firing some mixers out, it wasn't long before he was locked in battle. After a mad fight under the rod tip, with the carp doing everything it can to earn its freedom, it was soon under control and heading back towards the net. And with some great netting skills and some great teamwork, finally they'd had their first fish on the scoreboard.
So we had this on the surface, Corda controller, about 17 wraps. Yeah, I think within 3 hours in the comp, we're not sure whether this was the first or the second fish of the comp. But yeah, definitely a good start, 18 pound. Hopefully we're gonna have a few more.
First things first, getting some more mixers onto the spot to try and keep the fish in the area and produce another bite.
So we started off on the surface with the Corda controllers. Nothing significant, 17 wraps with the dot spot. And then soon enough, I would say within a space of 2 hours, playing around with it, managed to land the first one. The good thing is, we can see more on the surface. So it's all about catching them.
Topping up the spot definitely works, because fish number 2 was already on the bank.
13.
Tiny mate.
13 pounds.
Let's have a look what
13.
the 12, 11 choker. So yeah, second fish, still on the surface. Unfortunately, it's even smaller than the one we had earlier on. But yeah, still hopeful about a 30 pounder watch.
It was nice to see a few early fish on the bank. Now it was over to peg 5 with Jamie and Jordan.
This was our second choice of pegs, which is the side point, section 5. Our first choice was the beaches, but that one was already gone, so we come second out the draw, which was quite good. Quite pleased with that, and the reason why we picked this peg is because it's a well-known peg and it does produce a fair amount of fish. We also fished it last year as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we've done pretty well. A couple of 30s out of there, so hoping to have a good brace of 30s for this match.
Last out the draw, managed to work out the tactics that we were going to use. Managed to nick this little one, £19 14 ounce. It's a good start. Hopefully more to come before night time.
Yeah, boy.
Jamie was into his first one of the session. It looked like they'd made the right decision in terms of swim choice. Keeping calm under pressure, he slowly edged it closer towards the net, and it wasn't long before Jordan was scooping it up.
Get in.
Yeah, so just tying a solid bag rig in the bivvy and then the rod zooms off. So yeah, chuffed with that one. Double thorn. 21.6, caught at 22 wraps on double plastic horn. Didn't give up much of a fight neither.
Here is 23-1, come from bottom bait. It's a lovely, really fighty mirror.
The rain finally started to fall, and we were in store for a wet afternoon.
First bite of the day came in solid bag and over the feed spot. Nothing unusual, nothing special. Single. Nice to hatch.
Great start for the boys. After winning round 3 and having their first fish under the belt, could they be on for a second win in a row?
It's 30 pound, 4 ounce, coming the bottom. It was screaming. It was about a 20-25 minute fight.
Great start for Jod and Ichti with the first 30 pounder of the competition and put them right into the lead. Could they get the second win on the bounce? After a night of torrential rain, we awoke to dry but moody skies. With nothing big coming through the night, it was still anyone's for the taking.
So here we go again, third fish of the session, 24.5. Change of tactics, we went for PVA back this time. We saw a couple of showing fish and then just cast to it really. 20 minutes later, ripped off. Here we go. Big shout out to Witchwood for all their gear, by the way. They provided us with the slings, with the map, with the scale, and yeah, they've been backing us from day one, so thanks a lot for that. And yeah, that's about it really. Hopefully 2 more fish to go until we get up to 5, and then it's all about improving the overall weight. Alright, see you at the next one, fingers crossed.
So I just come after, this is one of 3, early morning, caught on 27 wraps out on a little silty spat, and that's it. Results. So 26 what? 26-1.
Right, 26-1?
Yeah. Happy days. 11.75 kilos.
Part of a double take, 26 pound, 1 ounce.
1 ounce.
Caught about 26 wraps.
Yeah, lovely old job.
Beautiful.
Saving the best till last. The question was, how big would it go?
What? 13.625. What's that, 25? No, it's heavier than that, 27?
28.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Can't bring it 30 pounds? Come on, matey! Get up there!
Okay, so this one's best one of the 3, 30 pounds, 1 ounce. Yeah, pay it as you want.
Bush! Right on, Phil.
Yeah, nice one.
Here's number 3. We are on pack 16, where the size is getting smaller sadly, but this is what it is. And this one came on a solid bag.
Not even a 20. Here is second fish after we lost one last night. 15 pounds, 10 ounces. It's only a baby. A fish is a fish.
We are doing quite good so far. We had already 5 fish. 2 bigger one, considered bigger one. One is 30 and another is 20 plus something. Few smaller one. What we do in here is nothing unusual, general things. 23 wraps, solid bags, and single baits match to hatch. First 2 fish came in the afternoon yesterday, and over the night we had a few smaller ones. The bigger came in yesterday afternoon, evening time. Our main target was to try to swap our existing fish on the main competition. So we are targeting biggers, and but in the same time, yeah, we obviously like to win this round as well. But the main target is to catch some bigger one and be able to change the few fish in the biggest 5. Yeah, we got few low 20s, which I believe it's a realistic target to change them. So that's what we are focused on.
We're excited to announce we have a brand new sponsor called MP Lead Shed. They were kind enough to send us a 30 distance lead and also provided us with a discount code for 10%. Thank you very much. Most sponsors coming on the board as we go along, and we really appreciate you all. Thank you. Here we are, social break. As usual, we have an important announcement. Most recently, MP Leshed got in touch with us, and they actually became one of our sponsors now. They provided us with 30 distance leads. This will be also the prize for the cast-off game. Also, we got Jurassic Particle, who provided us with £50 voucher for the winner. So that's that. Also, before we begin, I just would like to say a massive thank you, thanks to all the marshals, because we know that without them this competition wouldn't be anywhere near to the level that it's at. So thank you, Tibi. We got Danny, John, Michael, Steve. They are regulars now, so just a round of applause for them. Massive thank you. And then yeah, that's it. I think
No messing about here with a choice of green curry and rice, burgers and chips. It wasn't long before the food was all dished out and everyone could sit back, relax and eat. Food done, it was now onto the casting comp.
because they made more effort than you did, clearly. So, hey! Well, it's definitely. I think he just bounced back in it. Yeah. So here is the price. You got a sticker, most importantly. £10 discount on all these leads as well. And I think there is a good 30 piece in here. So congratulations. The voucher code will be sent over probably on Monday. So you can go on to Jurassic Particles website and order it straight from there, yeah? Nice one, mate. Look at this guy. He's a cheat. Man, he's like, yeah, we can go now, innit? We can go now, yeah? It's time, yeah?
Rods going back out all over the lake. It didn't take long for Lewis to get amongst them and to get their second fish of the session inching closer towards the net. But would he be able to land it?
Sweet.
Things really started to kick off now. Jordan in peg 8 locked in battle with an angry carp, which was given everything to reach the safety of the trees. But with some solid angling, it was soon in the net.
So I've just come back from after lunch, chucked out 5 spods of Iconics Scopex Red Liver, chucked a PVA bag over the top, resulted into this £19, 9 banging looking carp.
Things were really rocking in Willie and Lewis's swim. Willie had just managed to guide one into the net, while Lewis already had one on the bank. Great teamwork, and now they were really starting to get something going. However, they weren't the only ones catching. Fish were now starting to come out all across the lake.
Just after slipping the other one back, 5 more spawns of Scopex Red Liver from Iconics Baits, and this bad boy has graced the net. So hopefully we'll get a few more.
So that's 11.64, and that's the pound button there, isn't it? Yeah. 25.11.
Well done.
Good boy. Nice one. Let's get that one out. Do you want to grab the other one quick then? Section 13. Simon caught that one out. What was that?
25.11.
And this one was at 24.10. 3-foot zigs and a solid bag, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That one didn't want to play ball, did it? With the synchronised
They didn't want to come out the synchronised swim, did they?
Yeah, so after slipping the second fish back, another 5 spawns of Scopex Red Liver from Iconics Baits, and this one's gracing that at 28 pound 6. Lovely banging fish. Hopefully we'll have a few more.
Back to peg 11 again. Lewis was in again, and with some skillful netting from Willie, another one was in the net. Well, just about. The boys were really starting to build something now. With fish after fish falling to them, they were starting to get into a commanding lead. but surely it couldn't get any crazier, could it?
Yeah. 27 seconds.
Wow, back after lunch, couple of hours, and it's just started kicking off really. Got 6 in the nets, just playing one now. Just falling to solid bags and zigs. But yeah, it's all going good, so hopefully we can keep a few coming.
We were starting to lose count of the amount of fish Willie and Louis had since they were back from lunch. In a short feeding spell, they managed to have fish after fish, fully maximising the opportunity.
Right, these are the 2 biggest from the little hectic session with 7 fish in about an hour. That one going 29.2, this one going 32.8. Literally just chucking zigs and solid bags at the showing fish, not clipping up or nothing. Seems to be working. This is another 2 from our little 2-hour period. This one was 23.13, that one's 29.5. Hopefully we can keep plugging away. 21.11.
21.11 Collins.
21.11, yeah.
Pound, 9.84 kilo.
So only me here for this one. Willie's had to run off for another one. This is fish number 6. So we've got another one to weigh and another one on at the minute. This one's 21 pound 11 ounce. This is the one that Willie just had while I was having the pictures with some of the others. 31.11 this one went. So not quite knocking our overall weight off, but good for this match.
What an afternoon for Willie and Lewis. They'd stormed into the lead, but they weren't the only ones getting amongst a few carp.
There we go, first of the day for us in section 14. Took this one on a 5.5 foot zig with a bit of black foam. It all started kicking off when we had a load of fish showing over us and didn't seem to want any bottom baits, and yeah, just started having lots of runs on the zigs. Unfortunately lost about 4 in the process, but we managed to land 3 between the pair of us.
Well, there we are guys, as Liam was saying, this is the second of 3 fish that we had in quick succession. Following his instructions as captain of the team, changed over to a zig. Mine was about 7 foot off the deck. Obviously with a bit of black foam soaked in some Parker baits flat spot. So what an absolute beautiful old dog this is. Won't keep it out of it too long. Get some stills it, and then we'll get it back in the water. Oh, mwah! What a beauty.
There we go, that's the 3rd fish of the day for me and Lee. This one's part of a double take. Same again on the 5.5 foot black zig, and this one's gone just over 21 pound. And me and Lee are now going to go and slip our double take back into the water together.
There they go. Yep. Mwah. High 5. Come on.
Get in there!
Come on. Come on. Who's running the dog?
27.14. Right, we're in peg 10. Just got this 27 pounder. Had to switch over to using plastic baits. Had to go to the shop to get some because we were getting hammered by crays. Went on to plastic with a couple of fake maggots on top. Yeah, and he ripped off straight after lunch. Good start for us.
Ready. Happy days.
So we have an excitement announcement to make about 2025. We have made good few changes in order to get it right. And yeah, we got some exciting news. One of the first news is that we're increasing the cash prize for 2025 to £10,000 rather than 5. There will be 8 rounds following the final at St. John's. Again, that is a major change actually, that we're gonna have the final at St. John's, because rather than having 5 pairs qualifying to the final, we're gonna have 15 pairs, which obviously gives a lot more chance to everyone to be there. Another change that actually came from you guys is the fact that we're gonna start with a brand new score sheet in the final. What made you to actually suggest that change?
Literally just because, like, carrying your weight into the final, you can be so, the leader could be so far in front.
Well, like you guys now this year, yeah, that's why.
The 5th place going into the final, like this year, there's only 5 pairs.
Yeah.
They could be so far behind that it's next to impossible, or if not impossible, to catch up to 1st place.
That's definitely a valid point, especially because you're gonna have 8 rounds now.
Yeah.
So I didn't quite think of it at all, because obviously I'm at all rounds. But yeah, if you have 8 rounds and you can take all that weight into the final, it might cause a bit of issue in terms of head start, you know, with some people. However, we still managed to find a way that your achievements throughout the league can still count in the final. So
yeah, so obviously if you're leading the league going into the final, having 1st pick in the final at the draw still gives you that little bit of an advantage.
A little bit,
like,
I think that's quite good actually, isn't it? Oh, I thought you having a bite right there.
Yeah, but like we've done last year, we come 17th out of 18th on St. John's, and
still managed to take it away.
Still managed to get the win. Shows that, like, on St. John's it is possible to win the match having a bad draw.
Nah,
like
for
on
sure.
here, we've come last out the draw.
16th out of 16.
And at the minute it's all going well. We're winning this match as well, going into the 2nd night. So
well done, man, honestly. By the way, this is a big surprise, because I think a lot of people, actually I even wrote in our group chat saying that the fact that you guys came last of the draw gives more of a chance to other people finally, and then look at you guys now even crawling up like.
This is the 4th round, so there's already been 3, but me and Willie worked it out earlier. If this was our 1st match we had entered, we'd have been last out the draw
with a 2nd place position.
And overall, we've got
league.
a bigger weight. We'd still be 1st just going from this
just
match.
by 1 round.
1 round.
So it's never really over.
Yeah.
Like,
and especially because there is one more important thing about St. John's. Last year, when you guys came 17th out of 18, right? You had basically two sections to choose from, right? Next year, we're only gonna have 15 pairs in the final, which means even the last pair, which is the 15th, right? Still gonna have 4 sections to choose from.
Yeah.
So no one can actually say that, oh yeah, I'm only 15th or 14th going into the final. You still have a relatively good chance to actually win it, which is, I think, huge. Other than that, what other changes have been made? I think that's about it, isn't it? £10,000 cash prize to sum it up. Then the final is at St. John's, providing 15 spaces, right? Your score sheet will be zeroed. However, your position within the league then will dictate the order of the draw. And then that way it's still a league, you know, your achievement throughout the year still counts. However, still, you know, it's an open game, isn't it? So these are the changes, guys. We do hope that you will also join, and exciting times. Finally, we might be in the final as well for once. So yeah, that's that. Good luck.
Thank you, and you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Going into the final night now. Fish are showing a bit further out, so we've reeled the rods in, put some singles out there with mesh bags, and resulted in this little bad boy at £25. So hopefully we get a few more through the night. It might give us a chance to get on that podium.
Nice.
Come on, thank you. Just had this £25 common. We're going to let it go now in the final night of the match. So hopefully we can have 1 or 2 more and gives us a final chance of getting on that podium.
What's making me fart?
Is that you or the fish?
It's the fish.
Okay, and 30.14. Yeah, extra 30 pounds there, guys. Well done. Yeah,
happy with that.
For sure.
As England went 1-0 down, my zig rod went, which we ended up losing, and England equalised, and we missed the goal, and we lost the fish. Anyway, we went on to watch the rest of the game, and we ended England ended up winning. And then shortly after, we caught this 30 pound and 13 something ghosty. 13, 14 ghosty. The only one that bite we've not had on a zig that was caught on a bottom bait, on a bag. So yeah, England win and a £13.14. Very happy.
What a day it had been, fish after fish gracing the bank. Going into the final morning, were the fish still going to be as active as they were yesterday? Well, it didn't take long to find out.
$14.7, 2 for me this morning. Fish showing all over us.
All over you.
Hopefully a few more.
Yeah, come on.
A couple of hours left.
Bit of bacon.
Bit of bacon, come on.
Come on, England.
Come on, England.
So this one, £13, taken to a solid bag, at 21 wraps. Just a nice little clear area, a little yellow waffler. That's it. Last knockings, 30 minutes before the horn, and this one's rattled off on a solid bag again. Get in.
5 seconds.
What a flawless performance from the boys and a well-deserved victory. They are now well and truly leading the competition. If only picking his rods up went as smooth as the match.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Liam Timothy. He landed the biggest fish, and to be exact, his fish was 34 pounds 14 ounces. He receives a landing net provided by DSD, retail price £150, so well done, mate. You take everything away this time, isn't it? You got the leads, you got the vouchers. Not a bad one at all, and the biggest fish, so yeah, well done, thank you very much. Podium finishes. Alright, we're gonna start with the third place as usual. We got Sam Oakney and Gavin Stanley with £115. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's it. There you go, that's the way to do it. Leigh Jones and Liam Timothy with £124 13 ounces. Well, and the medal as well. You know what I mean? I just let you know this worth more than anything that you got, right? Congratulations. Willie Wilson and Louis Brown came through again. Last out of the draw, and they absolutely smashed it once more. A banging £151. Well done, guys. And that is within a space of 2 hours as well, when they had the fish in front of them. Congratulations.
Congratulations, mate. Congratulations, mate. Thank you very much.
On top of everything, I would like to thank every single one of you to stay behind. I know it's not easy, we're all tired and we just want to go, and honestly the fact that there is so many of you here, it's mind-blowing. So thank you very much. Round of applause for everyone who stayed behind. On to the next one now, 31st of August, round 5 at B1. See you guys soon. Alright, nice one.
So we ended up in third place in section 2. The last fish that we just had, it managed to put us in third place, so that was pretty good going. Yeah, a bit of a slow night, nothing really happened, and then 2 pretty quickly in the morning. So happy days.
So we started off on the Friday. We thought we'd try and start with a bit of a mixed approach. I went on the bottom, Leah went with a couple of zigs. Noticed early roars that they were sort of up in the layers and caught nice one early, so it was 24 pounds to start with.
I think it's just like 24.
Yeah, 24 pounds to start off, and then quickly changed one of the rods to the same tactic to try and mirror it. In the afternoon, unfortunately, I was plagued with the terry tenches. That brought my afternoon to a bit of a close because of the damp weather, and I think the lake switched off. But I think Saturday was probably the day for us once the weather had changed.
Yeah, we went off for the half-time lunch break. As we got back to our swim, there were just fish boshing everywhere. It's all sort of boshing out 25, 30 wraps. I knew there wasn't a chance that I was going to get a solid bag out there, so I knew it was weedy, so I just thought, well, throw 2 zigs at it and see how it goes. And yeah, within about 2 hours, I think I'd had 7 runs, landed 3. Then shortly after, Lee had another one on a zig, and yeah, they sort of kept us in contention, and it all went a bit quiet in the evening as the fish moved off us, and just managed to have 1 lucky fish on a solid bag late into the night, and I was quite fortunate that was the biggest fish of the competition as well.
I think that's the one that made the difference with us with the positioning. We were looking at the standings throughout and we were thinking how much do we need just to sneak in, and then that 30 was exactly what we needed, and overall I think that puts us in a good position now going into round 5 at B1. So looking forward to that one again, another excellent run competition, great bunch of boys. It's just certainly one of these things you look forward to, and although it's a competition, it's a friendly competition as well, so definitely something we'll carry on with, and hopefully get a good result now with B1 and sneak into the final.
Yeah, bring on B1.
Yes.
As of last night, finally managed to get a fish on the bottom, slung out a solid bag at about 18.5 wraps, and wasn't really expecting anything. Didn't think there were any fish in front of us, and all of a sudden it melted off. Got out there, and I could already feel there was a bit of a lump. Got it in the net. Was pretty certain it was a 30. As I lifted it out in the sling then to go and weigh it, it felt considerably lighter than it looked. I was getting a bit nervous, but stuck it on the scales and it went in at 34 pounds 14 ounces. So pretty lucky with that one to get the biggest fish of the competition and get my hands on a nice new net, which I'm absolutely chuffed with. So yeah, 2nd place and new net, no complaints from me.
This weekend was a bit of a turn up for the books in the end. We had a good session, but started off really badly with last out the draw. We were sort of at the top end. We had one sort of early on, and then nothing all night for the first night. Saturday, nothing up until Saturday afternoon after lunch. Come back to the swim and there was loads of fish there, and just took advantage of it. We had 8 fish in just over 2 hours, and then it went dead. So we managed to monopolise on what we had in front of us at the time. A couple of 30s, a couple of 29s and a 28 on this match. That puts us up overall to I think £175, increased our overall total by £1, which is brilliant. So, yeah, it was good fun though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good in the end.